Hi there, Aquarius. This is the Spirit Warrior with your weekly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The first column here is the current energy, and the first card is the Temperance card. Next up, it's the Eight of Swords, and this is followed by the Two of Wands. The second column is your challenges. And we have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Empress card. The third column is your opportunities. And here is Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. The last column is the possible outcome for the reading. And it's the Three of Cups with the Knight of Swords. And lucky last is the Four of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a card of only being able to see one path in life. It's a narrow path, and you really can't see all the amazing possibilities of the universe. It really is you being blinded and bound by the restrictions of your own thoughts. You say, this is how life is. It's not going to get any better than this, and this is where I'm at. And it really is holding yourself back. And the Temperance card is a card of healing, rebalancing, and alchemy. So the universe is saying that you do need to heal your mind. You do need to rebalance your life, because this is really skewed to one direction, isn't it? And the Temperance card is also a card of alchemy. You can see the angel is pouring the water from one cup to another. And this says that you can turn your life from one thing to another. So alchemize those things in life that are restricting your thoughts and your mind and holding you back. And the Three of Wands is a card of opportunity. He's standing on the mountain and he's gazing out over the Golden Sea, and he's ready for his ship to come in. So this really is about opening your mind to the possibilities of the universe and being ready for all that possibility to flow into your life. So it really is a card of opportunity here for you, Aquarius. Open up your mind and your eyes and let the amazing energy of the universe flow into your life. The Temperance card is clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Four of Cups clarifies the Eight of Swords. And the Nine of Swords clarifies the Three of Wands. So the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups are cards of being stuck. The Nine of Swords is a card of being stuck in mental anguish. You're feeling pain and suffering and loss, and really you're struggling, and it's keeping you awake in your night. You're totally worried about life, and you really can't see any light in your life. You can see the dark light here. It's overcome everything. The Four of Cups is a card of disappointment. This is what you've created in your life, and you're not really happy about the outcome, and you're really obsessed and can't see anything else. But the universe is saying, here is the fourth cup. Here is the time to open up your life and receive the amazing possibilities of the universe. And the universe says that as you do open up your mind and your eyes and rebalance and heal your life, that life will accelerate and you will receive amazing positive energy in your life. And if we move towards the challenges, they look more like opportunities, don't they? I guess the challenge is to open up to this energy in life. The Knight of Wands is a card of high energy and being ready and enthused to charge forward in life. So a total opposite to these two cards here. Now is the time to embrace positive energy and get going in life, Aquarius. And this will bring you the abundance and the legacy of the Ten of Pentacles, so much prosperity and abundance and a solid foundation in life with all those important things in life surrounding you. So a solid home or castle, a beautiful garden, your friends and family and your pets, and 10 amazing pentacles. So life is looking good. And the Empress is the card of love, joy and happiness. So we have the balancing here, don't we? We have the prosperity and abundance, and we also have the love, the fertility, the nurturing, and the joy and happiness of the Empress. So it's looking amazingly promising here. And if we look to the right here, we have the Ten of Cups, which says your heart will be filled, overflowing with joy and happiness. So Aquarius, it's looking pretty bloody good here if you can get past these stumbling blocks. The Nine of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Cups. The Queen of Cups clarifies the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords clarifies the Empress. So really, there's a bit of a contrast happening here, isn't it? The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armour, and he is a card of love and possible romance. If you're not looking for romance, it can be the universe telling you to follow your heart. And the Queen of Cups is deeply in touch with her feelings. And she indeed says that you should follow your heart and embrace your passions and desires in life. This says the path away from the mental anguish and the disappointment is to follow your heart. But of course, then we have the Ace of Swords, which is the card of mental power, clarity, decision-making and decisiveness. So, but it is also a card of victory. So there needs to be a bit of a balancing act here, isn't it? That indeed you need to be more in tune with your feelings and take them into account as you make decision-making. So I guess what it's saying is don't let your mind rule your heart, but embrace the mental clarity that it enables you to see the future. But it also is embrace the victory and success. So I think really the victory and the success that it brings is the important thing, and that really is time to embrace your inner feelings and embrace the passion and desires that they're bringing you. In the opportunities, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So the Two of Pentacles is a card of rebalancing. And so it's saying that the opportunity here is to move past the swirling seas. You can see the ships rolling across the oceans. It shows an imbalance in life. It says that maybe you've got too many things in the air, and there may be an imbalance in the way that you're looking in life. And now is the time to return equilibrium into your life. And this kind of ties back in with the Temperance card, doesn't it? And this says that as your life returns to balance, your heart will be filled with love, joy and happiness. And the universe is going to offer you amazing opportunities in the Ace of Wands. You can see all this new growth. Life is really on the up and up here for you, Aquarius. The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Empress card. Of course, that's a reappearance. The Page of Swords clarifies the Ten of Cups. There's always a joker in the pack, isn't there? And the Three of Swords clarifies the Ace of Wands. So, the Three of Swords is pain, anguish and sorrow. And I guess the opportunity here is that it's time to pull these swords from your heart. This is the pain and disappointment of the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. And the universe is saying the opportunity is to pull these swords from the heart and to move past the pain and sorrow, because we have the Empress card, which is love, joy and happiness. So there's a lot of positive emotional energy available to you to overcome this sorrow and difficulty and pain. It really is about refocusing your life. When you're in the Nine of Swords mode, it can feel like there's nothing else in your life. The blackness just overcomes everything. It really is like a depressive state, isn't it? Everything's black and nothing is golden. And often when you're in this state, it feels like the swords are embedded in your heart and you can never get them out. They're just stuck. And so the universe is saying that the nurturing and the love and the joy of the Empress is the antidote to the Three of Swords. It says you are loved and that you should love yourself and that you are worthy and that you're not the piece of shit that this makes you feel like. And that it is time to embrace that love and joy and move on in life. The Page of Swords is a card of messages and information. So you may find that there's a flow of information coming your way that you need to be aware of. In the outcome, we have the Three of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords next to the Three of Swords says that it's time to reflect. It's a time for recharging the batteries. It's a time to respite. So sometimes what it takes to remove these swords is to pause in life and to reflect on what is causing this pain in your life and to forgive yourself, to heal yourself, to allow yourself to move beyond this pain and suffering. It really is about allowing yourself to heal and live a better life. The Knight of Swords is a card of frenetic energy. So often when you move past the stumbling block like this, you do feel energized and life feels a whole lot better, doesn't it? But the important thing with the Knight of Swords is he can be hasty and he can just charge off into the distance with no real goal in mind. So it's important to focus this energy of the Knight of Swords. And the Three of Cups says that as you heal and as you remove these swords, it will be time to gather people around you and celebrate the joy of life and celebrate yourself and celebrate the fact that you've been able to move forward in life. The Three of Cups is clarified by the Strength card. The Five of Pentacles clarifies the Knight of Swords. And the Seven of Swords clarifies the Four of Swords. The Five of Pentacles is a card of being left out in the cold, and it is a card of drudgery. Life really does suck, and it's really difficult to be optimistic and positive. You only feel as though life is never going to get any better. And the Strength card says that you need to delve within and quell these voices of negativity, because often this is a mindset that you've been stuck in this situation with the Nine of Swords for so long that you can't see the light. And of course, there is light, which is the light shining through the pentacles in the stained glass window. And so it's about seeing the light and moving towards the light. And the universe says you have the inner willpower and determination to make that transition towards the light. And the Seven of Swords is a card, a card of being left out in the cold, and it is a card of drudgery. Life really does suck, and it's really difficult to be optimistic and positive. You only feel as though life is never going to get any better. And the Strength card says that you need to delve within and quell these voices of negativity, because often this is a mindset that you've been stuck in this situation with the Nine of Swords for so long that you can't see the light. And of course, there is light, which is the light shining through the stained glass window. And so it's about seeing the light and moving towards the light. of new strategies. Of course, it is a card of lying, cheating and stealing, and you do need to be open to the fact that somebody may be being dishonest with you. But it is a card of doing things differently. He's stolen the swords from the soldiers so he doesn't have to go to battle in the morning. And this is saying that now is the time to approach life differently. Now is the time to approach life with the golden light that surrounds the man. So now is the time for light, not darkness. And that really is the message of this reading, isn't it? Because there is darkness in the Nine of Swords, and there's disappointment, narrow-mindedness here in the Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords, and there is pain and suffering here. But there's also a lot of joy, happiness, and mental clarity and power here as well. With the Empress and the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, there really is this move towards following your heart in your life. And the Empress is love and joy, and she's saying that the solution to this is love and happiness, particularly of yourself. Because when we're in the Three of Swords mode, often we're really hard on ourselves, and so we need to use this inner strength here to pull the swords from the heart and open our lives to the light and embrace the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, which are love, joy and happiness and prosperity and abundance. So really it is quite a prescription here, Aquarius, for moving past the darkness that you may be suffering. We'll draw one more card, which is the overarching energy of the reading, and it is the Lover's card. Now, of course, the Lover's card can be a card indicating romance, and there are cards that confirm this. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Empress. So there is love flowing through this reading. Maybe the answer is that as you heal your life and rebalance your life, you will be able to, or you will have the desire for a new relationship. If you're not looking for a relationship, of course, this is a card of choices, and the choice, of course, is between the dark and the light. So what's it going to be, Aquarius? I think we all know what the answer is, that now is the time to move towards the light and the celebration and joy and happiness of the Three of Cups. That's where life really needs to be, doesn't it? The Lovers is clarified by the Moon card. So the Moon card can mean that your emotions and subconscious are swirling, and you're feeling pretty murky. You're in the pond, and the universe is saying now is the time to emerge from that murkiness and follow the light of the moon, and now is the time to bring light into your life. It really is kind of that simple. Now is the time to emerge from the darkness towards the light. Good luck, Aquarius. I hope you liked that reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness, and this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.